Another week, another episode of Schoolin Em. JC is down in Tallahassee, Florida. But man, does he look skinny on camera right there. JC, how you feeling?
You know how to butter me up before a segment, brother. I'm doing good. Do you miss me?
Not really, but we're forced to do this, and I get paid every 2 weeks, so here we are. We're going to talk who's lost. There were some big losses this past week in college basketball. It seems like number one goes down every week. Was Villanova's loss this past week the most concerning in your eyes?
Most concerning, absolutely not. It was the biggest home game, for Xavier in program history. They were amped up for that game. I thought they matched up nicely. I think Xavier's the best team in the Big East. So I had that one going down for sure. Tim, the one I think is probably the most concerning is if you're a Hawkeye fan. And yes, you lost to a trending upward Wisconsin team, but you lost 3 out of your last 4. And this is a team that's looked very bad in losing 3 out of those last 4. Heck, it should have been 4 of their last 4 because Minnesota, the worst placed team who just got their first win in conference a week ago, almost became one of those losses. They won that game by 4 points. Iowa was one of the most physical teams in the country at the beginning of the year. That's why they started off 10-1. Down the stretch, this team has gotten away from defending. They've gotten away from being physical. And what concerns me about the team is they're a guardable bunch. You look at Jared Utoff, and then you've got Peter Jock. Then who else is going to get buckets from that team? Adam Woodbury? I mean, there's no real offensive balance. It's a 2-guy scoring machine, and that's easy to guard.
Yeah, I think you make a good point. I just wonder if Iowa played its best basketball in January. You know, don't you want to be peaking coming into February and into March, just like Michigan State is every year? My team that I'm most concerned about, JC, is Villanova, because I love this backcourt. And I'll tell you this right now, Jay Wright used to write me letters every week when he was at Hofstra. Oh, then he got the job at Villanova. You forgot my name, coach. I'll tell you this, all right? He did a very smart thing, and I had to dig a little bit to find this out. But they only played a few games there at the old Spectrum at the NBA arena where the Sixers play so that they qualify for the tournament, that they're able to open up there and play. And the only way that they're going to advance is if they get that number 1 seed in the East. That way those games are in Jersey and in Philadelphia. And the only other Jay Wright team that went to the Final Four went through a very similar path. So we've seen Villanova have great regular seasons, but man, get to March, they always seem to choke up. Do you believe this team can win it all?
Yeah, I mean, look, Tim, you look at the top 10 and you say any of these teams can truly win it all. I mean, there's no dominant team. I don't put a lot of stock in playing by your home. I mean, it's great. You get the fan base there, but if you're a great team, your fans are going to travel to a degree. I think once you're playing in March, you're playing for the guys in the locker room, not the fans. It doesn't matter where you play. I bet if you went back and looked at past historical stats, it wouldn't have mattered where a lot of those teams came from. You can still very easily get to the Final Four. This Villanova team's really dangerous because they do what I did, not what you did in college. They defend. And that's why this team's a dangerous one, because if they're not hitting shots, they have the athletes to get up and play suffocating style defense. That's what makes this Nova team different than so many other Jay Wright coach teams. Why they can go deep in March.
Well, both these teams got off to great starts. Expectations have changed. They played so well early on that now it's Final Four or bust for Iowa as well as Villanova. We're going to tell you, though, next which team got a big win that JC and I are starting to buy into. You ready for that, big fella?
I don't like this. You're dictating the whole segment, telling me what I'm going to be talking about. I want to get back in studio and host.
I see where you are. There's food in here. I saw there's a lot of tables, all right? Go back to your room. We'll be back a little bit later in the show.
I'm schooling them now.